To the 9th day of conflict between Israel and Hamas. Today, Hamas reportedly lobbed mortars toward a border crossing that had opened up to allow aid into Gaza. And in an unprecedented show of unity, Palestinians across the region participated in a general strike. Israeli police ended up cracking down after protesters near the Damascus Gate in East Jerusalem allegedly clashed with them. All this as the situation in Gaza grows worse. Nearly 2 million face dwindling supplies of electricity, fuel, and water. Matt Gutman reports in again tonight on life inside Gaza and the children caught in the middle.
This is 6-month-old Omar. He's in a Gaza pediatric ward, an IV in his arm. He has a broken leg. He is injured and alone, a victim of a war he didn't ask for. His mother and siblings were celebrating the end of Ramadan with relatives in Gaza City when the house they were in was struck by an Israeli airstrike. In an instant, most of Omar's family was gone. His father, Mohammed Hadidi, seen wailing in anguish at that debris pile. Now, it's just the two of them. Hamas igniting this latest conflict, firing rockets into Israel in response to clashes between Palestinians and Israelis in East Jerusalem. Now into its second week, ordinary Gazans are caught in the middle.
Once they bombed our home, we ran to hide in the bathroom. And when we thought it was over, then the sound was boom again, and it kept shooting. It didn't quit.
Parts of the Gaza Strip now look like a moonscape. Roads buckled as if by an earthquake. Rescuers clambering over debris piles looking for signs of life. More than 200 people, including Hamas leaders in Gaza, have been killed so far, but among them, 63 children. The Israeli military says it tries to minimize civilian casualties by warning residents to leave buildings they're about to take down. These children making it out with their one precious possession, their goldfish. Alive, but now, like nearly 40,000 Gazans, homeless. Gaza is one of the most densely populated places on Earth, a tiny patch of land sandwiched between Israel and Egypt with the same square mileage as the city of Philadelphia. In 2005, Israel unilaterally relinquished its 38-year control of the Gaza Strip. Israeli military forces forcibly removing Jewish settlers from their homes after the deadly Second Intifada, which claimed more than 1,000 Israeli lives and more than 4,000 Palestinians. It is now home to over 2 million Palestinians who've been governed by Hamas, classified as a terrorist organization by the U.S., since 2006, when the group won local elections. Since then, Israel and Hamas have fought in 3 major conflicts and dozens of skirmishes. The deadliest was in 2014. 50 days of war, nearly 1,500 Gazans killed, a third of whom were children, according to the UN. Israel has accused Hamas of using Palestinians as human shields, operating in residential buildings and hiding caches of weapons in mosques, schools, and hospitals. Hamas has also poured millions of dollars into building a sophisticated network of fortified tunnels, some of them leading into Israeli territory. In this latest round of fighting, the Israeli military releasing this video showing a Hamas rocket landing inside Gaza. The Israeli military saying more than 350 rockets aimed for Israeli towns and cities misfired. But for ordinary people living in Gaza, semantics make little difference when buildings are being flattened. This UN school building, a refuge for those who no longer have a place to call home.
We opened the schools and sat there, and we are without a shelter. We do not know where to go.
The situation on the ground, dire. Gaza's electrical company saying the region could run out of power in days, and the tap water there no longer drinkable.
Because of the airstrikes conducted by Israel in our region, all municipal services are interrupted. Electricity, water, network and telecommunications are cut off. I have no idea when these essential municipal services will be restored.
The hospitals are overrun, and as new patients are ferried in, the wounded spilling out of Gaza's hospitals, which were already struggling with an influx of COVID. And the most innocent of the casualties ending up in this morgue, the children's morgue. And outside of it, sounds of anguish and pain bellowing from the bereaved. But there might be some reprieve for the people of Gaza. Tonight, Israel confirming that Hamas has asked for a ceasefire, giving Gazans time to lick their wounds, bury their dead, and to grieve. At least until the next round. Matt Gutman in Tel Aviv for ABC News.
Our thanks to Matt for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.